Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Blind. Today, the Charred Vale. Based on this sign, it didn't used to be charred. So, that's slightly concerning, because maybe whatever charred it is still there. Problems we're going to have to face. Also, this way, Desolus. So we look on the map. I guess you go just one area in here, potentially caves, and then you go to Desolus. Suppose we can poke our head in there too. And they don't even really have a path this way. Yeah, here's the basilisk. That's one of the things we need. I believe that's the one that drops the crystallized scales. Since we're going to be doing a bit of combat today, we might as well be properly prepared. These first ones are only level 23, 24. But if things get more complicated, I'd rather have everything available to me. Now, these are basilisks, so we'll see if they have any special properties. There's also the question of how rare these drops I'm trying to get are. Because I need 8 scales, and then 12 horns, and a super special fancy horn. Those other two are from, I believe it was chimeras. I'm sure we'll see them in the Charred Vale. We're not even technically in the Charred Vale yet. An intact spine. There's a scale. And a rigid buckler of the monkey. Interesting. Alright. Oh, maybe we missed the path and it's actually over this way. No, that's... I mean, it's kind of a path. Is the entrance to the path on fire? Yes. Oh, wow, it's actually... Rogue Flame Spirit. Maybe that's what charred everything. That's possible. This shield, though. I think that's more blocked than the previous shields I had. So, it's something. I've really not used shields since I switched to this whole dual wield business. Okay, we got any... Nope, we got a cave up here. What do we got in here? Or is it going to be one of those tiny caves with nothing in it? Bingo. Not even a bear. Disappointed. Disappointed. I don't know what any of these tiny little caves are ever used for. If maybe like a quest to put something in there as a one-off kind of dealio. But whatever. Can't go up there. Probably. A harpy. Let's see, let's check my notes. We're looking for chimeras. Are harpies chimeras? I don't think so. And there's a basilisk. More interested in him. Gosh, you're really close to that harpy, though. All the abilities, as I always do. In range. Okay. That was actually a good thing, based on stuff I do. Okay, you see, that basilisk scale is not a crystallized scale. So it's not actually what we need right now. Some other fellows. Okay. Got some copper. I'm up for it. Sounds like a plan to me. We're gonna go up this way. I scoped out the mountains, and I'm saying it's probably this way. Also, the Charred Vale doesn't look particularly charred. Yeah, I guess these trees are slightly charred, but I was expecting more char, honestly. That's okay. Like, char on the ground, maybe? I don't know. I mean, technically we're not all the way in there yet, so there might be more charred stuff to be found. Flame spirits and harpies. Don't care about those. Is this something up here? Well, there's tin. I'm ready for tin anytime. It is tin time, and I'm all about that. Before we head up there, we'll grab the tin. How much tin we have? Not much. Hey, there's one of those rocks we need. Wow, only one. Is it 1 or is it 2 coarse stone to make one of these? We can check. We have the technology. Coarse sharpening stone? 1 coarse stone. Hey! That is 1/2 of the amount of things we would need. Yeah, this is definitely something. Climbing all up in the mountains today. Which isn't too surprising. The area is Stone Town Mountains. Mountains in the Stone Town Mountains. Who would have thunk it? We're going really up in the mountains. What's up here? Green. What a pleasant little location in the Charred Vale. I guess it's technically not the Charred Vale yet. I can see one of these boxes being used for a quest. Interesting. What a nice spot. And still, something came in and chopped down a tree here. Can't have a nice forest clearing without a sit-in log. What's the point if you don't have a sit-in log? This is getting really close to that town that we can't go to. Some kind of weird mountain pass. Yeah. I guess we get a better look at the town. That's fun. As long as I don't fall down there. Yep, they got a big tent. Their fast travel right there. Yep. And a smaller building over there. They got a nice bridge. Yeah. What a fancy spot. I bet this goes down there. So, we're going to keep going this way until we see the guards, and then we're going to about face. Maybe a tactical retreat. Because we cannot deal with that right now. Some might say that we're kind of wasting our buffs right now. And I say, I'm taking a fun mountain path. That's not a waste at all. Fun mountain paths is basically the entire premise of this area. So, there's that. Worst case scenario, we make some rough sharpening stones. Okay, I don't know if I can go up this. Yeah, it looks like something you can go up. So apparently there's a fast through the mountains path right here for some reason. I mean, I guess that's okay. Save you having to go around, I guess. But interesting. Probably won't ever use this path again, but bonus knowledge, I suppose. Do some sneak attacks on a PvP server or something. I don't know. That's part of this whole process. Looking at stuff. That's mostly why I'm here. That's probably mostly why you're here too. If you didn't like laboriously looking at all the things, maybe you're using this as a podcast. I don't know. I don't know what you're doing. commentary. Anyways, back down this cross path, fancy mountain path, something something. It doesn't have a name. It should have a name. Maybe the guys down in that town have a name for this not so secret mountain pass. But we can't ask them, because they're mean to me. What'd I ever do to them? Don't answer that. Probably did something. It's a whole alliance and hostile alliance whole system. So even if I didn't do anything to them, I have kind of made it my mission to kind of attack other people that are allied in their alliance or whatever. So the whole point of an alliance is to not let me do that. So that's fair. That's fair. Again, all sorts of different basilisk-y things. See if another one spawned up here. Try to avoid the fiery boys. Yep, there's one. I don't know how many of these there's going to be, so I want to maximize the amount of basilisk kills we get. Harpy? Could you not? I want to fight a basilisk. Pop, pop. I could probably very easily take 2 level 23, 24s at this point. What's the hassle of the matter? I just don't feel like it. Nothing from him. Oh. Another fellow. I'm turning around for the copper. You can't stop me. I see the edge of the world again. There are some wonky shapes in here. Like this part, I understand. That's the edge of the world. But what is this? And the copper is as high as you can go. That's okay. What? More copper? I have to keep clicking the copper. You can get multiple hits on the ores. Pro tip. Only 2 or something. That's fine, whatever. We got a tiger's eye. So we got that going for us. I guess. Hey, another one of these boys.
Too far away.
Yeah, these guys do not pose much of a threat to me. So we'll have to see if the chimeras are more of a challenge. It's just this, it's got a 1 drop, so I don't know, it might be a boss. Or a boss variant, at least. We will see. Because now I guess we're technically, this is the actual Charred Vale down here. It's got a bit more char. See, this is what I was expecting. We were just in the connecty bit. Let's see what's on the map. Wow, it's just black and charred. Doesn't look like there's any dungeons or anything. But there is copper. So I'll take that. Maybe. There it is. Another flame spirit. Let me up. Yeah, this is more charred. This is more what I was thinking. Very good. Alright, we are looking for chimeras? A Blood Fury Wind Caller. Ambusher? That doesn't look like a chimera. Or maybe it is, I'm not sure. If we don't find anything called chimeras, I guess we'll try to attack the wind callers.
I need to get closer.
Interesting area. Very, very bleak, for sure. 4 scales. There's another one. Blood Fury Slayer.
I'm out of range.
Enraged Stone Spirit. I can see why he would be mad. Because of all the fire. Look at his rocky feet walking. That's amazing. What a lad. Okay, we got Blood Fury Storm Witch, Blood Fury Rogue Feather, Blood Fury Slayer. Might as well attack one, see what happens. If we get some horns, I mean, yeah, these guys don't look like they really have horns.
Far away.
It's gonna be hard to get some horns from something that doesn't even have horns. Oh, look, they run away too. Nope. We got a tail feather. Mithril deposit. What? Requires mining 175. Only 140. Why couldn't you be tin? Then I could have taken you and gotten more of these rocks that I need to make my sharpening stones. But no. We gotta get even better things we can't even use. Grumble. Like, here's something. A lit pathway. Whose place is this? Stone Talon Grunt. I guess this is gonna be another secret pathway. Back to Sunrock Retreat, I guess. They are too strong for me. So, whatever they have, we can't have it. And what they have is probably a secret path, which is one of my favorite things to have. So I'm kind of sad about it. So let's keep on looking around the Charred Vale for the rest of the things we need. My goodness, the amount of these guys. All just hanging out. I bother this burning Ravager. And a Blood Fury Storm Witch. Fantastic. That's what I like to see. Storm Witch. I disapprove. Please stop being the way that you are. Let's pop on Hamstring. Good stuff. And now, since we have the opportunity, we're going to eat a Goblin Deviled Clams. Got ourselves some extra bonuses. Since we never did that the first time we used our sharpening stones today. Because we never were really damaged very much. A Charred Ancient as a tree. And decidedly not a basilisk or a chimera. Aha, here's one. Wasn't expecting a flying boy, but okay. Look at his face. What a guy. I'm your chimera.
I need to get closer.
Oh, he's got 2 heads. Look at that. That's pretty chimera-y. I can appreciate it. And we got more of the basilisks. This is going good. We got 2 charred horns right off the bat. You love to see it. There's so many guys right next to each other. Free charred mess. This place is very popular. Come on over. Is this tree gonna bother me? Please go away, tree. I don't appreciate you. You were very charred. And I know that's probably a bad time for you, but I got stuff going on. I don't need you right now. Oh, this Scorch Basilisk is level 28. Interesting. Let's go after another Chimera. Oh my gosh, the number of things. It's such a popular location for random dudes. I managed to click off of my attacking of the Chimera. That's not ideal. That's not what you want to do. Generally, you want to continue attacking the thing you're attacking. Except when you don't. Well, let's have a fish. Oh, we are poisoned. And armor reduced. Okay. There's this thing called Stone Form that somebody told me to use, but we're already almost not poisoned anymore, so we're not going to bother. While active, grants immunity to... Well, let's keep attacking the thing. Let's get everything moving and then we can look at it. Like... The problem is, it says while active acts as grants immunity to bleeds, poisons, and diseases. My interpretation of what was told to me was that it would act as a cure as well, but the way it says in the game doesn't lead me to that interpretation. It says while active. So I could see it. You stop being poisoned for 8 seconds and then you continue being poisoned, which when a poison is going to run out in 3 seconds, it's not exactly useful. Also, there's a 3-minute cooldown, so also that. Maybe we'll see next time we get poisoned for a long time. And the problem is we might just get poisoned again by the next thing we come across, so that wouldn't be particularly useful to be temporarily unpoisoned on a 3-minute cooldown. Who knows? Maybe it'd actually be worthwhile. More scales we need from these guys. So we can just focus on the chimeras. I need a fish. And another dude. Seen a decent amount of people running through here. They got places to be, I suppose.
Too far away.
Miss. I guess it would be pretty easy to miss something that's flying when you're this close to the ground. Getting a lot of charred horns from them. Let's see, was it something special that drops the special horn? The galvanized horns. This came from the rare Chimera Matriarch. Ooh, a Chimera Matriarch is what we're looking for. That's what I expected. A rare, higher level version. But first, since we're down here already, let's pop our heads into Desolus. See what that has. See if everything there is insanely overpowered. Or maybe it's not. These are also possibilities. Got a lot of bones. So that's a start. Doesn't seem like a nice place to be. What do we got? It's a rat. Big area. Big open area, it seems. Is anything here at all? Does anything live in Desolus? It is pretty desolate. I could see nothing living here. But that'd just be so. Okay. 33. Yeah. Close. But still a little bit over my level. So. Good to know. Good to know. Back in here, though. We've got a Chimera Matriarch to hunt down. And hopefully we'll be able to manage it. If it's only a few levels higher than the other things, it could be like level 32-ish, maybe. We could probably take that down. Hopefully. Maybe. And I don't know, when they say rare, do they mean like spawns once every 3 hours or what? Is there just one of them over here somewhere all the time? Another blood flare guy. I need less of these guys and more chimeras, please. Iron and tin. Okay. Worth it. Oh, just let me up. We're having a real hard time. Nice. What is this? Iron? Nice. We might have to fight some of these guys to get over to the tin, unfortunately. Sister Riven. Interesting. Where's the tin? Ah, it's actually right over there. We can go around him, probably. We're gonna try at least. Oh my gosh, there's so many. Oh wow, there's a lot. Actually a ton of dudes in here. Okay, maybe not. Maybe not would be the best choice in here. But I do want that tin. Just let me to the tin. Oh my goodness. We gotta go. We gotta get this tin and get out of here. And there's a roach. Outie. We are outie now. There's so many blood dudes. I get it. This is your part of the forest. I'm leaving. Don't worry about it. The forest is terrible. You know what a burnt down forest needs? A bunch of flying blood guys. That's what I always say. Aha, here he is, the Chimera Matriarch. Only level 28. I was expecting more. Maybe they're actually stronger. Hopefully this is at least a guaranteed drop since I only need one of them. But I can see it also not being, so we're about to find out. Come on, galvanized horn. Yeah. Alright. Now we just need to hunt down the regular ones. And basilisks. Speaking of basilisks, here's one.
too far away.
Up, up. This is going super well so far. You love to see it.
Not enough range.
Another one. Stone boy, stay away.
I'm out of range.
I have no quarrel with you. Qualm, qualm, qualm. Words. Let's get this basilisk away from that chimera. Pro tip, separate your basilisks and chimeras. Life is better when you separate your monsters. And we still got at least 9 more things to fight. And with the drop rates, probably significantly more. So I think we're going to go ahead and reapply our sharpening stones. We have 7 tin and only 1 coarse stone. That's unfortunate. I would have liked to have more than that, honestly. But to take what you can get, I suppose. Alright. Anything over here that isn't blood, guys? There we go. That's exactly what we're looking for, right there. Except not exactly what we're looking for, because they're walking next to each other. Who's that? It's just fighting the blood boys. Having a grand old time. Shooting lightning or something. What a guy. Six out of 8. Chimera. Camera angles. Super fun. This young chimera is shooting lightning bolts at me or something. 7. Another one. I think these are different than those other chimeras. This seems to be shooting lightning. That's pretty cool. Oh wow, look at that. Triple charred horn. Now that is progress towards my quest if I've ever seen one. Give me more of them. Yes, please. Also seems like these flying guys are pretty fast, too. So that's also an additional danger for me. Fluffery Ripper. Elite? What? What was that? That one's level 26 elite. Yikes. Leave me out of that, please. Mithril. Makes me sad I can't mine that. Mining things is one of my favorite things to do. Seems to be all this area pretty much explored. So now we just need to come back in through here and get the rest of the stuff we need. Another person running around. They have herbalism. You can tell by the way that it is. Alright. Basilisks and chimeras. We're coming down to the end here. Just need 2 scales and 2 horns. We are definitely getting there. Then after that, we're going to the Barrens. for the final bit of the Fire-Hardened Mail quest. But, well, let's focus on the task at hand, shall we? Who knows? We could go very many kills dry without getting these final pieces we need. That wouldn't exactly be surprising, would it? There's a basilisk behind this tree. You can't see it, but I know it's there. See? He's singed and everything. Charred Agent, what are you doing? Oh, I dropped coal. That's interesting. That makes a bit of sense. Charred. Coal. Char. Coal. Something, something. This basilisk is surrounded by blood, guys. I'd prefer if he didn't do that, honestly. Crystallized scale, please. No blood guys, please. Or fire guys. I can focus on one dude at a time, that's always ideal. Miss, 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 miss. Alright. Now just chimeras. And the chimeras seem to be pretty generous with the charred horns, so we should be able to find what we're looking for relatively quickly. As long as a rock doesn't attack us. A furious stone spirit. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that I can't make this magical pile of rocks bleed, so I'm not even gonna bother trying. Oh, he stunned me. That makes sense. Getting pummeled with a giant rock. That could stun you. That could stun you real easy. He didn't even give me anything. What a jerk. I'm so mad a rock beat me up and didn't give me anything. I'm gonna eat a mutton chop. Chimera. I pointed at the chimera with my finger since I'm sitting here not holding my mouse because I'm currently eating. For those of you at home, chimera.
I need to get closer.
These are fledgling chimeras. And the other ones over there that were shooting the lightning bolts were young chimeras. Interesting. And unlike the various types of crocolisks, which all drop different kinds of meat, which don't work for the same recipes, the fledgling and the young chimeras, and also the matriarch, I think, all drop the correct kind of thing. Tree boy. Alright, let's see here. Corrosive poison. Yep, it healed it. And I got the charred ancient on me. And now it's gone. And the poison didn't come back. So it does function as a cure. You can make a tree bleed. I guess it's more of an nth than a tree, but still, that's kind of silly. Oh, I cut him in half. That was uncalled for. Okay, one charred horn left. Chimeras. There's one. There's a person. Okay.
I'm out of range.
Hopefully this will be the last one we need. Nope, we got a forked tongue instead. Unfortunate. Tongues. They are not horns. If you put a burning destroyer and a furious stone spirit together, could you get some lava?
far away.
And what is a stone spirit or a fire spirit? I don't know. What I do know is that we now have all the things we came here to do. Or to get. So that means we're going to try to get ourselves over to the Barrens. And to get to the Barrens, we're actually going to use that shortcut. Wow. And we said we were never going to use that shortcut, probably. But here we are, going to do exactly that. Right after this iron deposit. So yeah, as far as I can tell, the best way to get to the Barrens from here is up here, and then back down there to the Barrens. I think I said it was in the southern Barrens. Just let me up. Why was make things difficult? Very, very particular angles that you can climb. I mean, heavy stone's good too. I think we're getting pretty close to where we'll be able to use heavy stone to make heavy sharpening stones. So, getting a backlog of those is also good. Okay. Got a full stack plus of iron ore. Very nice. Okay. Charred Vale. For how fire related it is, pretty chill. A pretty chill spot to be. It's got a lot of ores. It's got a lot of dudes. It's got secret elite flying blood guys that would destroy you if you didn't realize they were elite. So, take note of that. It's got a fire guy. He attacks you. Hopefully we can actually get something from this one. I think the last one we fought didn't give us anything. Stay over there. We're gonna move the fiery boy a little bit further this way. Nothing. He beats me up and doesn't give me anything. That is considered rude, I'll have you know. So we're gonna eat one of our fish. We are very reasonably quickly eating through all these fish we caught. We had like 90 at the beginning. Now we're down to 47. So basically we're halfway done eating these fish. That's okay. We need to go further this way, maybe. That way is full of blood friends, so. Alright, let's get out of the Charred Vale. Wow, it's so popular. So long, guys. It's been real. I'm interested to see what this fire-hardened male thing is going to be in the end. For all the trouble it's been, hope it's worth it. Maybe we'll give fire protection, fire damage. I'm up for either. I'm down for whatever at this point. Gave us a reason to come to this entire location, so I'll take it. Tin vein, yes. It's a very ore-rich area, and I'm all for it. Two core stone. That's what I wanted to see. And another one. More core stone's always good. I'll take it. I will take it. There's an undead warlock. See, these ones here are blackened basilisks, not scorched basilisks. Fire spirit, leave me alone. He's got a... He sicked his minion on it. Clever. Why did we skip the... I'm gonna go find the path. I don't care. Don't care if it's quicker. Don't care that I already skipped past it. It's up there, isn't it? There we go. I'm using it because I can. But first, copper vein. I'm never going to complain about finding some ores. Except for the mithril, because I can't use it yet. Hello? My inventory's getting decently full. That's okay. We're only looking for one more thing. There's a guy flying around. Okay. Path time. Fall damage? Yes. Victory! Yeah, I wonder if this is actually even faster than just going around. I don't think there's any monsters up here, so it's easier to just walk straight where you're going. So that's a plus. And if you mess up, you fall into a hostile town. So that's a negative. You get to look at this area, so that's a plus. But I haven't seen any ores up here, I don't think, so that might be a minus. The amount of time you spend contemplating between option A and B can sometimes be longer than any difference would have been. Therefore, thinking about things is a waste of time, yeah. But sometimes you have to think about if thinking about it will take longer than thinking about it wouldn't. And then you get in this whole loop. Or you just go down the path that you found today because it's fun and you can. All of these are good options. Oh. Options, at least. Another option is this. Jumping down the mountain. Not right now, spider. Not right now. Now we head down this path all the way to the south and east. Try not to get attacked by any spiders on the web winder path. All the way to the Barrens. Little squirrel? I don't know if this is a great place to be. I feel like that would be a prime target for giant spiders. I could totally see a giant spider just consuming that squirrel right there. I'd like to not see that. That sounds like a terrible time. But I could totally see it happening. Overall, an interesting zone. It's got mostly like 1, 2, roads with a few things branching off the sides of them. So, it's an interesting place. I don't think I saw this before. Yeah, let's show spear. Got some rust fizzle. They're just hanging out with their cart. Interesting. Not picking up more quests right now, though. So, whatever. They're right past this danger sign. Okay. Keep on keeping on to the Barrens. It's in there. And let's see here. It's the last page. The final thing we need. A vial of phlogiston. Phlogiston? Weird. Extremely hot forage. To boost the heat, we need a vial of phlogiston. The maker of the substance is the fabled Quilboar Rogug. Rogug? We'll knock it up without a fight. We're going to dwell deep in Razorfen Crawl in the Southern Barrens. I believe this path brings us to the Northern Barrens. So, that's going to be a whole thing, too. And we actually have access to Ratchet. So technically we could have done a whole flight path thing. But if we wanted to do that, we would have needed to Hearthstone back to Ironforge, flying back to Menethil Harbor, taking the boat to another place called like Aberdeen. We can look at yeah, Aberdeen, then flown to Ratchet. Something like that. It's a little bit annoying that the flight path systems don't connect between the two continents, but that totally makes sense, so that's fair. I can't imagine how much they would want to charge you to fly across the entire ocean. It's expensive enough as it is. And if I remember correctly, from when we were in Ratchet, stuff in the Barrens was not too high level, I don't think. Well, we're about to find out, I suppose. We're entering Greatwood Vale. From here, it's just a short path down to the Barrens. This man is a lion. What a guy. That tree's on fire. What a guy. Don't mind me, just passing through. Don't mind me. Your camp isn't very good anyway. There's been some violence here. That bio just disappeared. That's pretty spooky. I think this camp is haunted now, so I'm gonna get out of here. They pull me back in with their copper. Alright. Yes, I will take more copper. Nice. And we're gonna get another stack, aren't we? Nope, it's up here. We're gonna move another stack down here then. Okay. Ah, rough stone. I have to check out this buckler too. So, let's see. All this looks to be stuff we can just sell. So yeah, stuff we're taking back, stuff for the quest. and stuff we're gonna sell. Our inventory is getting very full, and my expenses to get all these fancy bags continues to feel like the correct choice. It has caused some problems for us, like not being able to pick up the fishing book yet, so we're gonna have to go back there eventually. But overall, I'm satisfied with how things have turned out. Don't mess with me, I'm nearly twice your level. You only have 1 axe and are level 15. I have 2 axes and I'm level 29. I think we all know how that would go. All sorts of fancy people being fancy. The Barrens. Yep, pretty barren. Little 25 guy. This must be just a camp for them. Like a store. I would like to sell you a bunch of things, but you don't like me, so you don't get my business. I know how things are here. Wow, all the signposts are pointing that way. We have Greatwood Vale, Windshear Crag, the Charred Vale, Stone Talon Peak, Venture Coast, Stone Talon Mountains Project. Welcome. Okay. What is Mulgore? Didn't seem like there was any way to get from there to here. I guess you can go in from here. Okay. And Durotar. There's a lot of places. I'm going to camp out here in the ruins. This looks like a nice spot to camp. Right next to a hostile bunch of NPCs over there. But we will explore the Barrens. We'll probably... Ashenvale. I'll actually explore the Barrens. I missed coming down here from Ashenvale the previous time, so we're going to try to get me some areas lit up, because it's just this right here, and then we're going to work our way south. So, exploring the Barrens from top to bottom. Next time. Goodbye.